She waited every day. Full emotional story. Sarah was a kind and quiet girl. She lived in a small town with her mother. Life was simple for her. Every morning she woke up early, helped her mother clean the house and prepared breakfast. Then she slowly walked to the bus stop before work. She always sat on the same old wooden bench. It was a small place, a little broken, but it felt special to her. The bench was near a road where many buses passed. Some people were rushing. Some were talking loudly. Some were just silent, thinking about their lives. Sarah liked this place because it made her feel like the world was moving, even when her life felt still. She liked to watch people. Some were happy and laughing. Some were busy and always looking at their phones. Some looked tired and worried. Sarah did not talk much, but she noticed everything. She smiled at strangers, even if they did not smile back. Sometimes she wondered about their lives. Are they happy, she thought, or are they also lonely like me? But she never asked anyone. She just kept her thoughts inside. At work, she was quiet too. She worked in a small shop. She helped customers clean shelves and folded items carefully. People liked her because she was kind, but no one really knew her heart. No one knew the emptiness she felt when she went home. At night, she sat by the window and looked at the sky. Sometimes she felt lonely, but she did not complain. She just whispered softly, "Maybe one day something good will happen." She did not know what that something good was, but she waited for it anyway. One cold morning, something did happen. A boy came and sat next to her at the bus stop. She felt a little nervous. No one usually sat so close. He looked at her and smiled softly. "Good morning," he said. Sarah was shy, but she answered, "Good morning." That moment was small, but it changed everything. The next day he came again. He sat beside her like it was normal. Again he smiled. "Good morning." Sarah smiled too. She did not know why, but she started waiting for that moment every day. Days passed, and he kept coming. His name was Leo. He was simple, kind and calm. He did not talk too much, just like Sarah. But when he spoke, his voice was warm, like sunlight on a cold morning. Slowly, their small talks became longer. "How are you?" "I am fine." "Did you sleep well?" "Yes, a little." "Are you tired today?" "A little, but it's okay." "Have a good day." "You too." These words were small, but they meant everything to Sarah. For the first time in her life, she waited for someone. Every morning, she looked at the road, hoping to see Leo walking toward her. And when he came, her heart felt warm and full. Even when he was late by a few minutes, she felt worried. Even when he arrived, she felt relief. She did not understand this feeling, but it lived inside her every day. Sometimes they laughed about small things. Sometimes they talked about their dreams. Sometimes they just sat in silence. But that silence was comfortable. It was not empty. It felt safe. One day, Leo brought 2 cups of tea. "This is for you," he said. Sarah looked surprised. "For me?" "Yes," he smiled. "Mornings are better with tea." Sarah held the warm cup. Her hands felt warm, and so did her heart. Another day, Sarah forgot her bag at the bus stop. She felt worried all day. She could not focus at work. Her mind was only thinking about it. But the next morning, Leo gave it back to her. "You forgot this," he said. Sarah smiled brightly. "Thank you." "It's okay," he said. "I will always help you." Those words stayed in her heart deeper than he knew. One day, it started to rain heavily. People ran for cover, but Sarah stayed under the small bus stop roof. Leo came running, a little wet. "You will get sick," he said. Then he stood closer to her so she would not get wet. Sarah's heart beat fast. She had never felt like this before. That small moment stayed in her mind all day. From that day, everything felt different. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Sarah started to love Leo deeply, but she never said it. At night, she thought about him. She remembered his smile. She remembered his voice. She remembered every small moment. Sometimes, she even wrote his name on paper, again and again, and then hid it like a secret, as if someone might find it. In the morning, she waited for him. In her heart, she whispered, "I love you," but her lips stayed silent. She was afraid. Afraid he would not feel the same. Afraid she would lose even this small happiness. So she chose silence. One morning, Sarah came to the bus stop as always. She sat on the bench. She waited, But Leo did not come. She looked at every person, every face, every step. But he was not there. Maybe he is late, she thought. But deep inside, she felt something strange, like something was missing. He did not come that day. The next day, she came again. She waited again, but again he did not come. Days passed like this. Sarah's heart felt heavy. The bench felt empty. The mornings felt long and quiet. She started to feel a deep pain inside her chest, like something was slowly breaking. At work, she made mistakes. She dropped things. She forgot simple tasks. Her boss looked at her with concern. Her mother noticed. "Are you okay?" her mother asked. Sarah smiled softly. "Yes, I am fine." But she was not fine. At night, she looked at the sky again. But now, her eyes were full of tears. Why? She asked herself. Did I do something wrong? Will he come back? Sometimes, she cried silently, so no one could hear. After many long and painful days, Leo finally came back. Sarah saw him from far away. Her heart jumped with joy. She almost stood up quickly. But when he came closer, she saw something was wrong. He looked tired. His face was pale. His eyes were full of sadness. "I am sorry," he said softly. "I could not come." Sarah nodded. Her voice felt weak. "My father is very sick," Leo said. "I must leave this town to take care of him." Sarah felt like the world stopped. The sounds around her disappeared. The people disappeared. Only his words stayed. Her hands felt cold. Her heart felt heavy. She wanted to say everything. "I love you. Please stay. Don't leave me." But fear held her voice. So she only said, "I hope your father gets better." Leo smiled, but it was a sad smile. "Thank you, Sarah. You are very kind. I will remember you." He looked at her for a long second, like he wanted to say something more. But he didn't. That was their last morning together. The next day, Leo was gone. No goodbye, no hug, no promise. Just silence. Sarah still went to the bus stop every morning. She sat on the same bench. She looked at the same road. But everything felt empty. Days passed. Months passed. She stopped smiling at strangers. She stopped talking. She stopped feeling like herself. But she never stopped going to the bus stop, even when she was sick, even when it rained, even when she was tired, because that place held her love. One quiet afternoon, an old man came. "Are you Sarah?" he asked. She said yes. He gave her a letter and walked away. Sarah's hands were shaking. She opened it slowly. It was from Leo. Letter. Tears fell from her eyes. "I loved you too," she whispered. But it was too late. That night, Sarah cried for a long time. But something slowly changed. Days passed again. Sarah still went to the bus stop. But now, she did not only feel pain. She felt memories. And slowly, those memories became warm instead of painful. One day, she helped a lost child. Another day, she helped an old woman. People started smiling at her again. And slowly, she smiled back. Years passed. Sarah became stronger. Not because she forgot Leo, but because she learned to live with his love. One evening, she sat at the bus stop again. The sky was beautiful. She closed her eyes and whispered, "Thank you," because now she understood. Love is not only about being together. Love is about feeling. Love is about changing. Love is about growing. Sarah waited every day, at first for Leo, then for healing, and finally she found peace. Because real love never truly leaves. It stays quietly in your heart forever.